Hi all, and welcome back. Today we're looking at Trails in the Sky, first chapter remake. If you don't know Trails, it's one of the most loved JRPG series of all time. There are over a dozen games, together easily 1,000 hours of interconnected story. That makes it amazing for fans, but also one of the hardest series to get into, because people never know where to start. That's why this remake matters. It's the very first game from 2004, completely rebuilt, and finally a clean way to step into this massive saga. So what kind of RPG is it? Structurally, it's a connected zone game. Not fully open world, but not a straight corridor either. You move between towns and wilderness zones, each with their own quests and NPCs, and together they form one continuous world. Inside that structure, the loop is simple. Explore towns, pick up jobs from the Bracer Guild, head into the countryside to fight monsters, then return to see how the world has changed. And that sense of change is where Trails starts to stand out. The heart of Trails is its characters. Estelle, Joshua, and the companions you meet along the way aren't just quest givers or battle units. Their relationships and struggles develop across the series in a way that feels close to BioWare at its peak. That depth makes you care about them, and it's one of the big reasons the series has such a loyal following. But it doesn't stop with the main cast. Almost every NPC has an ongoing arc too. Early on, you might meet a young couple in your first town, and if you keep checking back, you'll see them get engaged, then married, and eventually start a family across later games. Shopkeepers, guards, even kids in the street update as events unfold.
Some arcs stay small, others tie directly into the main story. Together, that consistency makes the world feel alive and worth returning to. And when you're not exploring or watching those stories unfold, you're fighting. Combat is the other half of the loop, and the remake gives you options. You can play classic turn-based battles on a grid where turn order and positioning matter, or flip into a real-time mode that feels closer to Falcom's Ease games, where you dodge and strike directly. On top of that is the Orbment system, where you slot magical quartz into devices to unlock spells and boosts. Think Materia from Final Fantasy VII, but with more room to experiment and build your party the way you want. And just like combat has been modernized, so has everything else around it. The remake is now almost fully voice-acted in both English and Japanese. The English cast brings back voices like Stephanie Sheh as Estelle and Johnny Young Bosch as Joshua. The visuals are fully rebuilt in 3D. Cutscenes are more cinematic, and there are quality-of-life upgrades like fast travel and turbo mode. At its core, it's still the story of Estelle and Joshua becoming junior bracers, but now it's smoother, better paced, and far more immersive. And don't expect this to be short. The original ran about 40 hours, but this remake is closer to 80 if you explore everything. If you're not ready to commit, there's a free demo that covers the entire prologue. That's 5 to 7 hours on its own, and your save carries into the full game, which makes it a great way to test if this style of RPG is for you. So to wrap up, Trails in the Sky First Chapter Remake is more than just another JRPG remake. It's a rare chance to start one of the biggest and most acclaimed RPG series ever from the very beginning in its best form yet, and I cannot be more excited. I know I normally minimize my opinion, but I mean, come on, can you blame me? I'll get back later on how it actually plays and how I experienced it in general.